What's up, everybody watching on the computer, smartphone, tablet, or TV? This is Andy. Today I'm recording this for a good reason, because the New York Knicks were part of the NBA draft last night. As you just saw, Kevin Knox, this guy right here who I'm controlling, was selected by the New York Knicks last night at number 9 in the first round. Now, the good thing about this is we at least have a small forward. Now, the other good news is this kid's only 18 years old. So that's another good thing I like about what the Knicks did last night. Basically, our front court will be fine in the short run. In the long run, you have to worry about Porzingis, because Porzingis is not coming back until the winter months, either late January or early February. Now, I'm very happy the Knicks got a new coach, alright? I'm happy about Fizdale. We got a guy who I think is going to be no nonsense. As Porzingis is about to make a lay-in, yes! You all get the point that... Let's just be honest here. You get a small forward at number 9. It pays off. Hopefully he'll be around for a lot of years. That's what I'm hoping. He will be one of the faces of the franchise. Now, one question that everybody's been wondering. Will Kawhi Leonard end up with the New York Knicks? Now that, guess what? They have a small forward. I'd say there's a decent chance. There's a decent chance because the Knicks are going to try to build their roster. But logically, right now, and I'm just going to say this, I think Kawhi's going to end up on the Celtics. Because the Celtics are missing that one last piece, I feel. And right now is, Hardaway makes a lay-in. No threes already in this game, my goodness. The point I'm trying to make here is that Celtics want to win now. They're a no-nonsense team. They're not just going to say, "Oh well, we're not going to pass up on this opportunity." Whoa, Hardaway's going to get it in. I want to try to get Nina Kina in. I'm going to try to go out of bounds for just a second. So I got an idea. I want to get Nina Kina in, just to prove to you guys what the lineup would look like if somehow, some way, you see on the bottom right here, this would be the lineup. You would have Nina Kina, Hardaway, Knox, Porzingis, and then Cantor in the lineup. If you missed it, you can just pause and take a look at it on the bottom. You all get the point that they had to do what they had to do, the Knicks. They had to get another asset. Now, my realistic view on the Knicks this season, they're not going to be in the playoffs. I mean, it's just something that you look forward to. And the thing is with the Knicks, just like when Porzingis was drafted, I remembered when everybody was booing Porzingis getting drafted. As Porzingis now makes a 3, they were booing him. And they're booing this kid. And I understand why fans boo. I understand why they boo. I get the whole thing. But the story with the Knicks, they're going to take their time. They're not going to rush. They're not going to rush into winning now. Why would they? I'd say if you get Kawhi, you're on a good track. You're on a good track because then, it'll be team-oriented. Porzingis is going to go for another 3. Nina Kina gets the rebound, and he gets the lay-in. Doing a little bit of a play-by-play. The Knicks are going to be team-oriented. Now, if Kawhi ends up on the Lakers, then you have a situation where the Lakers either have to make a choice between LeBron or Paul George. But I keep hearing rumors that George wants to stay in Oklahoma City. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to wait and see on that. And then again, the media's ADHD fascination with LeBron. And I ranted about it earlier this week. I don't even want to talk about it again, but you have to understand something, everyone. I'm a Knicks fan at the end of the day. I love the Knicks. But right now, I just don't see any improvement at all this season. I'm just seeing development. Now, for the first time in a while, and I'm going to say this about a Knicks draft pick, the Knicks played conservative. They actually played very conservative with this pick. Now, I told Tony Page last year, and I even told Tony this 3 years ago. And if he's listening, maybe he'll understand my point here. And I'm sorry for, mumbling on, because again, when you play 2K18, you go crazy, and I have to waiting for Shaq to make these free throws, which he sucks at the line. How do you even make that one? I don't know. They had to say to themselves, and this is what I wanted as a fan. And I think the Knicks met my needs as a fan last night in the short run. Do we get a small forward now? Just in case if we miss out on the Kawhi Leonard sweepstakes. Now, I'll just give you a couple stats on this Kevin Knox kid. So, as I was saying earlier, he's 18. He was coached by, of course, one of the greatest college head coaches of all time, John Calipari. And he was on Kentucky for a couple years, on the Kentucky team. You have to understand one thing here, is that Kentucky kept denying him for years, but he's on the team for only one season, my bad. But he won 2 gold medals with the FIBA tournament. So, those are very impressive stats. As Kevin Knox takes a 3, it is something interesting. He's a McDonald's All-American. Oh, I let Kobe open and he still can't take a 3. McDonald's All-American. Also, he was Florida Mr. Basketball and SEC Freshman of the Year. He was played his high school at Tampa Catholic. He was known as one of the best prospects in the country at the time. A few years ago, when he was only 15, 16 years old. He's, of course, Kevin Knox II. A little bit of personal information there. He's from Phoenix, Arizona. And believe it or not, his birthday is coming up on August 11th. So, August 11th, 1999. In case you want to know more information about this kid. But what I mean by conservative, to go back to my point, the Knicks are probably going to miss out on the Kawhi Leonard sweepstakes. They probably are. And Kawhi's probably going to end up on the Celtics. I'm sorry, Laker fans, but I know reality at the end of the day. If I'm Kawhi, I know I'm going to the finals next year. Think about it. The Celtics are ready. They are ready now. They're going to go to the finals next season. And if they don't, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very surprised if the Boston Celtics are not playing the Golden State Warriors next season in the NBA Finals. And I'm hoping that will be one of the best matchups of all time. No more LeBron, please. Please. The reason why I like the Celtics, and I'll say this now, is because they have a roster that's built to compete with Golden State's. And if it's not Golden State's, an illegal pick by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's something interesting. So we got Emmanuel Mudiay. Think about this. we're already getting assets. Maybe our assets get somebody big one day. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. But my realistic expectation is under 500 again. Because again, we don't have Porzingis. We don't have Porzingis until at least, if anything, the winter months. So I'm hoping Porzingis comes back. We get to see some of him this season, but yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. I've been talking for 10 minutes. I'm just happy the Knicks do have a front court to build on, and who knows, maybe it'll get them back to the promised land in a few years. But this season, I have no expectations. I expect another under 500 season, and honestly, I'm looking forward to, hopefully, unrelated note, New York Islanders hockey. Lou Lamoriello doing the right thing, getting a head coach that just won the Stanley Cup. And who is that coach, you might ask? Yes, Barry Trotz. And hopefully John Tavares re-signing. That's what I'm expecting in the winter months, to be watching more New York Islanders hockey. And not a joke of a New York Knicks team that won't do anything. So, let me know what you think. Are you happy the Knicks build up the front court? Let me know in the comments below. Their expectations for the 2018-2019 season early. I'm expecting another under 500 season. So, that's it. As the video ends for the impressive Shaquille O'Neal dunk. Till next time, everyone. Take care.